And I think we are live.
I believe we
Fuck
are
it, we're doing it
too.
live.
Fuck it, we're doing it live!
And just gotta paste my advert, and we're done. Okay.
You know what I don't ever understand about how I do things?
What?
I don't know why any, like, old, grizzled Republican I make sound like Vince McMahon. You're fired!
Alright. I got all my shit together. Well, that's a lie. I got all my streaming shit together. And I'm in. And I was not joking when I said I made from Zane the Way a Cowboy for this part of the stream.
Borderlands with the Maniac, second of his name.
But yeah, to answer your question from earlier, my day was okay to start with. It just kind of ended a little shittily.
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened?
Well, it wasn't really much that ended shittily. It was just a pain. Why does Claptrap have a big ass gun on his head?
Ah.
Yeah, alright. Anyway, spent the first part of my day changing out a compressor. So that took a majority of my day, and then I had to drive all the way across town, replace 2 components in a unit, and because the guy is... I don't want to say he's cheap, because our shit is expensive.
Right.
But, anyway, I went out there, replaced the 2 of the cheaper components. He ordered online a control board for all the zone systems, so he has like 4 thermostats that are hooked up to little zone dampers.
Yeah.
It's connected to one unit. So his first board went out, fried, and he got a new one, wired in himself. He was just waiting on me to get in there, get new parts anyway for the outdoor unit because they were looking really worn out. So get there, put it in there. Everything is working as far as I could have told at the time. I just didn't bother to go step inside and put my hand on a vent to see if air was coming out. So I drive off because my work has started to be a little less busy, even though they keep finding me shit to do. And I start driving back home, and I get a call from dispatch like, "Yeah, we need you to go back because you don't have any air going out of the vents." So I go back there only to find out, and crawl underneath their home only to find out that all of their dampers also got took out with the board.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I was looking at this and I'm like, okay, well now I gotta quote them on dampers. Fucking, it was $400 per damper, and he had 4 of them.
Whew.
That was our cost for that shit. He looked at me, he was like, yeah, no, I'll order them myself and install them. I'm like, okay, saves me less work, but you also wasted like an hour and a half more of my time. And I had to crawl underneath a freaking itchy, insulated, filled, muddy, dark, wet, freaking underside of your home. Because they fucking built their house on a fucking swamp.
Get out of my swamp! They have swamps where you're at?
Swampland.
Ah.
It is, like, keep in mind, I do tell you it rains quite a lot around here.
You know what? That makes sense. Yeah, that was my stupidity.
Yeah, it does rain quite a lot. I mean, it's a very fertile land.
Right.
So, like, we're really good and well known for, like, growing, like, crops. But
Right.
it's also some of the areas are just really, like, marshy and fucking, it's a mess. In fact, how much it's been raining, I've been hating it because every single time I have to go out and work on an outdoor unit, it's just a mud pile around the unit. My boots will literally sink into the mud and almost get suction cups stuck.
Oh, yeah, I hate that. That's happened a couple
Yeah.
of times.
Alrighty. But yeah, I am ready to play whenever you are. I am done venting.
Alrighty, I just got done Yeah, I remember one time when I was a boy. When
When you were a wee
I
lad.
was a wee lad. My friend had like a beautiful like set of woods in his backyard, right?
Mhm.
I mean, absolutely. You really are just like a cowboy. Nice. I've been shot. You shot me in the dick. Why is it always in the dick?
I didn't realize you were a dickhead, but okay.
I mean,
But
some people
that's-
have labeled me as that. Hey, Midnight, how you doing?
Hello, Midnight.
But no, when I was a lad, my friend had a beautiful set of woods. Well, there was this one specific little spongent of water that a lot of frogs would go and lay eggs in.
Mhm.
And so that was my first time. I was like in 3rd grade. It was my first time seeing tadpoles, which, by the way, coolest shit ever to the animal lover to like see tadpoles for the first time.
Mhm.
And but we were walking back. There was probably a good foot of mud.
Mhm.
Like, it didn't look like that, but there was about foot of water and mud. Like, mud underneath the water.
Oh, jeez.
So we were trying to escape from the hole that was. Ended up losing both boots. Then we got caught in by thorns.
Oh.
It was also Sunday, so we were going to church that evening.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was not a good day. My mom was very disappointed in me. I am doing well. How are you doing today? I am doing pretty good. I wrote a little bit in Magical Warfare Episode 3 today while I was probably supposed to be working. Hopefully no one that works at my workplace is listening to this. They'll be like, so Stevie, we were on your stream last night. I'm just imagining my CEO just going like, so Stevie, didn't know you streamed. That's pretty cool. So I heard something. And, I kind of want your opinion of, why it happened. What's up? So you said, you wrote a script when you, should have been working. So,
You're fired.
what, I wasn't gonna go with that. So, go home. I don't want to see your face again. You're a piece of shit. No, I do decent enough of my job. I'm lost. I thought that someone was you, because for whatever reason, I never...
It's okay. I'll just enter a drop pod. It's fine.
Okay.
I was just letting you talk. I didn't want to interrupt you for cutscene.
I'm just slowly digging a hole into my own. So I am like literally a stream of consciousness right now. So
Meanwhile, my legs are just sort of dead. I've been doing so much standing over the last couple of days.
I'm hearing a lot of gargling, and in my experience, it's either a really, really good thing for someone or a really bad thing.
Okay. So yeah, we are going to meet probably my favorite character in this game.
Can this man make Borderlands fried chicken?
Maybe?
I just aim a gun at him. Fried chicken. I'll order. Oh, am I joining you? Okay.
Yes.
Alright. It's probably better if you drive. I think we've seen enough of me attempting to drive. Oh, wow, we got the whoosh. Do we still have, like, a taser? Yeah! Oh! Oh! Oh, no! I have no idea where people are
I
at.
think we go around here, actually.
How are you surviving an explosion?
Don't question him.
Okay.
Oh no. I've been blocked by a wall.
Oh,
Do we have to
stop!
climb?
Son of a bitch! Okay. This man is a spirit animal. Shut up! No one likes you! Your mother died because of you, probably. Have you ever thought that maybe you might have some mental problems that could easily be addressed by going to therapy? With my gun.
No.
Trust, it's a free... No, not you! You get love and care, damn it!
No, I don't want that.
Too bad, it's all I got.
Fuck.
Love, care, and donuts. And diarrhea, but that's another situation. Hello, Beanie. How are you doing? Forever a small bean. I like your name. I like your username. It's adorable. You know what's not adorable? Them goddamn half-orcs. I don't know. I'm Beanie Bob on Discord, friendo. Yeah, I figured. I just really like your username on here. Not Hammerlock! Those fucking monsters.
Yep.
That vault has been a family secret for generations.
Just making sure. Yes.
Paradise to be torn asunder like what happened to Promethea and Pandora. Where there's a vault, there's always a war. But right now, I've more pressing concerns than my family legacy. Alistair Hammerlock.
Beanie Bob. Hey, DVD.
They kill him.
Hello, Calcifer. How are you doing?
Calcifer!
To march right up to those devils and negotiate with the smoking end of a Jacob's firearm. So that's exactly what we gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
That cult is holding out.
Blast him. Okay.
Called the Anvil. I already sent a team of mercenaries to break him out, but I ain't heard from them since.
Calcifer is handing out tea.
I'll get you that damn.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
I hate tea.
All right. The team's muscle, codenamed Meat Slab, should be securing an escape route as we speak. He'll be near the prison's front gate.
Yeah, it's changed a little bit.
And get Alistair out of there alive. I'll hold down the fort and protect what's left of my people. Good luck.
All right.
I'm not worried about Meat Slab biting you. He's more of a mountain than a man, and much angry. But attention span ain't his strong suit, particularly when there's punches to be thrown.
God, I feel that. Honestly, I think I'm good. Let's see about this side.
I'm also pretty much good. I'm just gonna cash in what guns I have and
Yeah, I better do
head
that
back
too.
on down. All right. Just head down this little elevator shaft when you're done.
Sounds good. Your house is equipped.
How are you doing, Calcifer? How you doing? How's Wolf and Potato doing too?
How's paradise?
I hate tea. Yeah. I don't get to do my demon voice very often.
Dangerous place, these sticks. Reminds me of home. Anyway, the Mellow One sponsorship was a
Your home doesn't want you.
from Katagawa's murder diary. This time, I just bams right in at dinner time
Ow.
and thanks the CEO of Jacobs.
Lucifer is alive. How are you, Joe?
You know what? I'm alright.
Real ice queen, you know? She manages the books, keeps the locals in line. It's just nice to see another rich bitch in charge, you know? You know.
I mean, I
Do we
do
know?
like a woman in power. Not really a woman in power, but just a woman that has power over me. Not her, though. I feel like she might be a little bit toxic.
Really? You don't say.
Yeah, like, you know how, like, some guys make a joke like, oh, man, she sucked the life out of me. She really does. She takes that statement personally. Like, whenever you make Handsome Jack into a desirable partner, you got some issues. He is handsome, though.
There is no denying that.
Yeah. Don't worry about the staples on his face. All the good ones are a little toxic, in my opinion. I don't think you want this. I don't think you want that kind of She will literally kill you. We got the mental issues for real? No.
Okay, this shotgun is not gonna do it.
Excuse me, short man.
Honestly, for the entire duration of Eden 6, I'm just gonna use only Jacob's guns.
I don't even know what guns I'm using. I'm just... It fires bullets, so therefore I shoot them. Oh. Oh, that was... I just saw the blood splurt through the wall. It clipped through the wall. That's like... That blood was going warp speed. Obviously don't want that, but like...
Alright, Joe, you ready?
Where you at? Oh. Brick! My man! My homeboy!
Honestly, you should have done the second hammerlock. Wait, and I said meat slab.
Meat slab.
God, I'm losing my aim.
What's really
My
funny
aim
is I had a perfect headshot and someone walked in front of me and died.
Also, this is a 14-shot revolver, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Where'd the other 8 bullets come from?
Shh, don't worry about it.
Jacob's finest.
It is a legendary, so I mean...
See? That guy just fell and died. I don't even know what killed him, but he just died. Like, the man, like, jumped out and had, like, a stroke and just died. Just like... So goeth I.
God, my aim is...
Tell me the
atrocious.
weather, you son of a bitch!
Rainy.
You whore! And this is why I rated it 18+. It's because I say words like son of a bitch and whore. I am basically the playground of any... Well, not really a playground, but the parking lot of any high school.
Wait, you think it just stopped at the parking lot?
No. It's just where they all clutter. At least for my school. We didn't have much growing up. We had a parking lot and kind of a park. Oh, that's you. I'm not used to your
Were you
new...
trying to shoot me?
Well, I'm not used to your new outfit. I just see a man in a hat running around. I'm like, oh, well, that's a target. As someone who has a model that wears a hat. I'm a man on fire. Sounds crazy, but I never lose. Brick, what are you doing? You ain't gonna do nothing. You're a barbarian. You don't know how to heal. See, he agrees with me. Didn't you hear him? He said, yeah. Well, yeah, see? You know. Why you trying? Why you trying, man? Where you at? There you are.
You gonna... Rick, can I talk to you? Rick, can I talk to you, Rick?
Come here. Do I have to talk to him? No?
Rick. Rick.
Guess I'm not the only one having a stroke.
Rick. Rick, please. Please, don't ignore me, Rick. I love you, man. Rick, please. Please. Rick. Well, Joe, I think we're soft blocked again.
God damn it!
Okay, it's an easy solution. You ready?
We jumping off and dying?
We run away. We let him come to us. Because, I don't know.
He's following me.
Why does this happen to us, Joe?
I
Why?
don't know. At least it's better than how I failed at the end of the forest. That was depressing. How about we die and try again?
I mean, that could have worked. Where's a cliff? Remember, kids, if talking to people doesn't work, suicide's always a solution.
No! Don't do that at home or anywhere. Don't do it anywhere.
Terrible person.
Don't listen to the Irish cowboy. Hey, Brick, you want to talk? Why don't you talk to me, you whore? Am I not good enough for you?
Kids. Okay, I think we might need to leave the area and come back.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is it gonna let us leave the area?
Hang on, I'm gonna send us back to the zone we were at before. And then I'll fast travel us back over here.
I need to go to the menu.
I'm not a bad corgi. I'm a chaotic neutral corgi.
I don't even know what I am. I exist. That is what I am. Oh, there you are.
And then
I would love to see Brick like running in the distance.
Get back here, slap.
I will find my way. I can go the distance. Yes, I can be strong. Like every mile will be worth my while. I must go most everywhere to feel like I belong. Where is it? Muscle-bound lard head.
I think at the top of the hill.
We just see him kill himself.
No. Okay, here, guys. I'll give you something to play with. Just leave him with my fucking ninja club.
I'm just hearing your hologram laugh hysterically.
Why? Oh, why?
Is it because there's people to kill?
I got it. We're good.
All he had to do is kill one more person. Hit him real hard. Wait, what'd you call me?
We're gonna go meet Crunk Bunny.
Oh. Why does that sound sexual harassment? You run into Paimon in real life, what do? I mean, do I have emergency foods? Because I have a secondary job for her.
They call me the doorman and meat slab. I'm a lot of things.
most of which involve my muscles. Because that's what I do. My name's not Brick for nothing. What's your real name? Reginald. Yeah, I go by Brick too. You ain't re-upping nothing, homeboy. Have you ever been shot in the ass? Oh, you still haven't been shot in the ass. Turn around so I can shoot you in the ass so I can make it funny. And now I'm on fire because of you. Ah, well, I don't know what I do with Paimon then. My one plan was ruined. I was going to make Paimon my emergency food. Brick, you keep talking about how you want to break things, and then you just let someone just smack the shit out of you like you're their bitch.
I love this fucking revolver.
It loves you too.
Does it?
I don't know. Do I look like someone who speaks the language of love?
Maybe?
I mean, I used to speak Spanish.
Me no hablas, no. Ich spreche Deutsch.
I agree, Magic Man. Meanwhile, Bun Bun's gonna come in. You're like, you know what that means! Where'd you go?
What do you mean, where'd I go?
Oh, found it. Darkest Devil 26 with the sexy raid. Oh, there you are. Raid!
Welcome, Raiders. How are y'all doing today? Hope you're doing well.
No, Brick, it's just a raid. It's not an ambush. Oh, you're talking about these guys. Oh.
Yeah, it's a raid. It's a raid.
It's a raid!
Insert dude music.
Doing good. Just finished playing Xenoblade 3. Nice!
Nice.
So I don't have to ask, are you winning, son? Because you won! Son! It's a double raid!
Wow.
Wait, who else is raiding? I only got one notification for a raid. Who's the other raider?
Okay, where the hell?
The hills do have eyes. Nah, because it's this raid you're in right now. Oh. I'm slow, okay? I'm dumb. My intelligence is 9. Brick, why did you take things from me? Thank you for healing me. I've been playing a lot at D&D, and I just realized my intelligence at best is 11. At worst, it's 9.
This guy just phased through the fucking wall.
Oh. Brick! I also, every time I say at best, I always want to go into the Scott Steiner promo, like, at best, and beat me! Because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try! It's the greatest promo in history, and no one can tell me different. Wrestling is amazing, especially when it's bad.
Nice fight. Usually I'm a solo brawler, but that duet was baller. I gotta go help out.
I mean, it was more of a trio, but
He's Brick. He can't count. I desperately gotta go lay down, however. Good luck with the rest of the stream, Chibi. All right.
bye-bye.
Sleep well. Or else I'll kill you. High stakes.
Crunk Bunny is a damn prodigy with explosives, but how do I say this? She's nuttier than squirrels.
Oh, I know who it is now. That's amazing. I've been sitting here like, whose nickname is, and then he said that, and I'm like, ah, I should have known. Oh, I love that design.
You kidnapped my...
You moved.
Whatever.
All grown up, still insane.
I'd marry her. She's insane without the toxicity. Probably.
Ayo, baby, yourself. Came to free Hammerlock.
Okay, look, here's the deal. They're keeping hammy locks in max security.
Hammy locks.
Door that needs blowing up. But shit got complicated, and some bandits took my bomb. So, do me a favor and grab some toppings for this fun.
I just found out how to signal things.
Full disclosure, it is actually
Yo,
It's all thumbs up from here.
All right.
toppings I need somewhere.
Somehow I have full health and I don't know how. You could tell whoever Tina's voice actor was, she had a blast.
Oh yes, most certainly.
You're like, hey Gina, why you call it pizza? Because you can deliver a pizza anywhere, shorty.
Wait, they have pizza?
Yeah, making pizza.
Huh.
Hurry on, I shan't be tipping. And then I'm like, here's a tip. Kaboom, sucker! Pizza's open doors. That's open.
Oh. You killed the pizza boy. Why did you kill the pizza boy? Uh-oh. Can you not? Wait, what?
Yes.
Excuse you?
Shit.
It's fine. Dying is a part of rebirth, I think. At least that's what the cult tells me.
Why would you listen to Colt?
They have nice Kool-Aid. There's a weird almond taste to it, though.
God damn, Joe.
The joke is cyanide tastes like almonds. Or smells, is it yeah, I think. I don't know. There's a reason why I play a barbarian. There's a reason why I love playing the barbarian. I don't have to, like, come up with solutions. Or at least not good ones.
And I know where you can get that. Oh, sweet, sweet piggy. You gotta kill one of them boom kiddos. The ones holding the bombs. Go get them wires, shorty. We call them onion strings in the biz. Long wires.
I don't think we do. But I'm also not gonna argue with the person that could blow me up while I sleep. I got lost again. Ah, okay.
Okay, I need the bottle of nitroglycerin, which I call sauce. Can't make a bomb-ass pizza without sauce.
let the lead fly, soldier girl.
Gotta be a sauce storage room somewhere, shorty.
Hi. I always wonder how many people are probably screaming their head off.
Yes.
Like whenever they just see me like absolutely flopping.
Well done, my plucky young assistant. Now let's meet back up, and we shall assemble this pizza bomb from our sweet man Handlock.
It's okay, I sent down after you. Oh shit, there's actually enemies up here again.
You know what? I might just stay down here.
No, don't come back, please. Please, Joe didn't mean it.
Oh, yeah, I was like, oh, man. Must feel really good to take that elevator first. I just see unicorns occasionally just flying around.
Yeah, that's my grenade. My fucking drone occasionally drops a grenade because it takes my grenade slot.
Uh-huh.
Which means, yes, I do have infinite grenades.
Oh, no.
But I don't get to control when they get fired out.
Ah. I keep, like, looking around. Seeing if maybe I can find different gun. Because I like bullet guns. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like the lasers and stuff like that. I'd be a great Mandalorian.
Weapons are part of your religion.
Yeah.
This bomb's gonna be, as they say in the business.
The shizness.
I'm not familiar with this shizness.
Well...
It all started.
Ooh.
Aha, I figured it out on my own. I didn't need any help.
I got a fastball.
With saying that, I don't even know if I'm going the right way. You know what? I'll
It's
take a
probably gonna get
shot.
everyone killed, but you know what? Whatever.
Taking a box is what you gotta do. Taking a box, taking my heart from the box with a bomb in it. And we're doing such a good job. I told you, you're my pizza delivery specialist now.
Let's go! I'm a pizza delivery boy!
Woo!
Drop it. And also don't try to eat it like those dumbass guys.
Yeah, I'm just going to hope that the rest of this week goes smoothly, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be allowed to get off early. Maybe.
Woo!
But yeah, freaking, kind of killed me because Monday, it was like I was stuck at the office all day working because they needed the shit around the office maintained. Then I was all over the place Tuesday because they decided to keep throwing me maintenances and all the service techs got off early.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you already know about today.
Hell yeah, Mordecai! The guy I would play as if we played Borderlands 1. The Birdman Talon. Oh, we got a new bird friend.
Yeah, Talon. His Bloodwing's dead.
God, that was intense. I would say that's probably the most intense part of the second game.
Like, here's the thing, right? Like, my friend let me play through the game alone the first time I played it. And he was like, so, what part upset you? I was like, when Bloodwing dies. Like, really? Roland, of all people, being dead didn't upset you? I'm like, no, I like animals more than people.
I think it was the setup was a lot more intense with I just blanked. What was the bird's name again? Seriously, I'm sorry.
Bloodwing?
Yeah. His death and rebirth and re-death was a lot more intense than with Roland, in my opinion.
But don't get me wrong, Roland's definitely set up the fucking Tiny Tina DLC.
Right.
Made that a lot more emotional in the end. But honestly, we should go back to Borderlands and play through the Tiny Tina DLC.
Okay.
The only reason I say that is because it's Dungeons & Dragons inspired. Yeah, I got your attention, didn't I?
Yeah, I actually really need to thank you for the contribution to the Colts. Even though I don't even play that game anymore, but I just keep it on there just to like let my worshippers worship me. Because technically I am a god. Technically. According to lore, I am a god. I don't ever play it up. I'm a coming. The warden's always waffing. That's fair.
Dare.
I'm a coming.
Shoot that pizza. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Thank you for the follow, small bean.
I love Tina so much.
Bold, refined, seeks adventure. Warden, sadistic oafish, eats rocks. I mean, you gotta eat something. Where the hell is he? Oh, we gotta go down.
Wait. Okay, I feel like we're bullying him. God, now it's time to bully us.
Well met. Now if you could just
Ooh.
build the cage.
The Terry rocket launcher. Interesting.
Are you feeling unwell, Vault Hunter? Surely you're up for some shooting, yes?
Nah, I'm gonna leave you hanging there.
Okay.
I'm free.
Our job here.
God damn it.
Catch you later.
Drink water. I actually have to get me some water. Give me 1 second.
Alrighty.
There's just one
I'll go-
enemy. You'll be fine. I come back. There's like 10.
It's okay, I'm mailing him to death.
Oh, and we get the stretch. Hiya.
My thanks, Vault Hunter. I'm not
It seems like a lot of people like making me take care of myself.
now as to my incarceration.
It's as if I don't
Aw,
take
man,
care of
you-
myself without it. I totally didn't go an 8-hour stream of editing without drinking one little thing of water. That totally didn't happen.
God damn it, Joe. One job.
Yeah, I know.
Despises me. She always has. There's no stronger bond than family, and when that bond is broken, no greater source of pain.
Oh, I
I
have,
like how there's just bands up there vibing, partying that we killed their fucking boss.
yeah, it was like the last boss that was also dancing. That had other people also dancing around.
Meet you back at the lodge. Now that my safety is secured, I imagine Wainwright has already set plans in motion to retake his family namesake.
Herbert. I will get you to drink water. Okay.
Is there not a oh, there's a chest here, okay.
See, my issue is like whenever I'm doing like an editing stream or a writing stream, I get too focused on my work. Everything else kind of takes a back seat a little bit.
Here you go, Joe, have a head.
Nice. I have all the things. I don't even know if I'm going to use them.
This seems to be the end of me. I always thought I would be snapped in twain by the jaws of some slavering beast or incinerated.
Well,
by
now I'll
lava
be in those, so
underground
water.
Perhaps frozen solid
Fair
while
enough.
hunting a cryptid across a tundra. Perhaps eaten alive by a sentient hive of psychic insects. Ah, missed opportunities. But now
By the way, in case you did not pick up on that, Wainwright and Hammerlock are a couple.
Vault Hunter.
Aw.
Baroness Aurelia.
And also, there's totally not a DLC involved around their entire relationship and also marriage.
Disappointing.
Ah.
It's a family affair, and you've no business interfering. That said, Vault Hunters are nothing more than whores. So,
Make you
I
drink
would
something every 30 minutes. Oh no.
come to Jacob's Manor to negotiate your price. Oh, and when you see Alistair, tell him I'm rich.
Joke's on you. I will remember that.
Why am I getting so many legendary grenades in these fucking things? Hey Joe, you want a new grenade?
I do, actually.
Okay, cool. Enjoy this.
I have the power.
You have the power.
Wait a second, what? This thing has an RPG option? Oh, Daddy likes.
Vault Hunter. My sister contacted you, didn't she? Yeah, Aurelia wants to pay me to leave the planet.
I'd back up if I were you.
Harpy.
Anything Aurelia offers in one hand is only to distract from the knife in the other. You send
Oh.
she will try to kill you.
Which is why we're going. Winnie! Vault Hunter, you did right by us, prying Alistair from the fangs of those zealots. Now, Jacobs is true to his word. I'll get you that vault key. But that means both you and I are going into that Harpy's den together. The key's been in my family for generations, but the exact location, well, that's one secret my father took to his grave.
The bastard.
Invitation and keep her distracted while I search the manor for the key.
Okay, we are going to the manor.
Whew.
Also, we're going back down the elevator shaft,
Woo.
because that's the closest way to a damn vehicle.
If you must meet with my sister, I shall speak plainly. Aurelia is one of the wealthiest creatures in the galaxy, but do not be fooled
Creatures.
by the fine furs and priceless jewels she wears. She has the heart of a bandit. She takes what she wants. She believes in nothing but herself. If she had the charisma of Tyrene or the cunning of Troy, she would have started her own cult long ago. She has found her true
Ooh.
family in the Calypsos.
I mean, I'd let her step on me.
I wouldn't. She has cold feet.
Yeah, it's fine.
You just want to check the map before I go any further. Perfect parking. So how many auditions are you at now?
Let me check. Last I checked, it was 164.
So the whore reaches for the cash. I knew you'd come. A Vault Hunter's loyalty is always for sale. Come to the manor and you'll get your money.
173.
Jesus Christ.
People really.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be one long ass stream for you.
Yeah, you're telling me. I did go through some of them on a spare profile just to kind of get an idea of what I'm walking into in terms of quality. And the sad part is,
And I know you're drunk too, and that's why you're gonna sit there and let me have my say. Here it is, my say.
okay.
I ain't the one, Monty. I ain't the one. You're getting older. Who knows how many years you got left, so you're thinking about your heir. Well, that Clay's the man for the job. He's the son you wanted all
Fuck yeah,
W
Jake.
Mans. Hey, what you were saying?
Huh?
Hey, as you were saying?
Yeah, the sad part is, like, a lot of them are good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
In terms of quality. Now, I didn't, like, go in depth, like, okay, does your voice fit the character and stuff like that. I mean, I have an idea of that. The issue is a solid majority of them have a decent enough voice where I would be relatively pleased if they got the role.
You see, part of me, when I learned you had that many, wanted to jokingly put in an audition.
Knowing you, you'd put in an audition and then nothing in the post would be an audition. Just a conversation. It's like, hey, Joe, I know you're doing this right now and you're, like, really focused.
just a reminder, drink some water.
Wait until I go through and then you you do a water redeem. It's like, you planned this.
From the start.
I can freeze people.
You can.
I must say, I admire how the Calypsos convince every illiterate piece of talking meat to worship them with blind devotion. Makes a rich bitch want a cult of her own. Perhaps when my business here is finished.
Can you afford that, though?
Yes, she actually can.
Oh, good for her.
Like, she literally offers a fucking guy enough money to build a water slide between 2 planets. Which, in all honesty, nice.
Yeah, good for him. I mean, I would put that money to good use, you know.
What do you
register-
mean? You say that was not good use of money?
Well, you know, put in some stocks and...
Joe, think about it. You could open up that water slide. You know how many people would want to go on that?
An unfortunate amount, probably.
Yes.
I'm nearly inside the manor by way of a rather tight underground passage. Jacob's estate has more entrances than a harlot at a bordello for squids. You know. Speaking of suckers, while you distract Aurelia, I'll search the cabaret in the theater wing. My father had a study hidden underneath the stage. If there's a clue to the vault key, it'll be in there.
Have you ever thought about the scientific method? It all starts with a question, ends with a conclusion. It's a lot like
Also-
life.
Also, is what's about to happen next that pretty much solidified Wainwright as my favorite character.
Portraits were
Nice.
thrown out into the gully with no more pomp than a spent sheep gut. But I wouldn't give to introduce her to the business end of my shotgun.
Ding dong.
Right on time, Vault Hunter. Please do come in.
That woman can make even proper hospitality sound sinister. But go along with whatever she says while I search the cabaret.
I'll be with you in just a moment. Wait for me in the dining hall and we'll discuss your payment.
Ooh. Joe, I have a thing for you.
Give me the thing.
Okay, here you go.
Yep. It's mine now.
You there!
I love it. Hello, Foxy. How are you?
Hello. Alright, I'll let you go through the door.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. I'll be the southern
Ladies,
gentleman that this...
ladies first.
Oh, yeah, I am a woman. Foxy says, hello, equally important dog.
Oh.
You should see the look on your stupid face.
The vault thief, as promised.
Not bad, Baroness. But you still owe us a vault key.
I am working on it as we speak. Well, I will leave you to your fun. Good doing business with you, Vault Hunter.
You whore.
Awesome. We haven't really had a chance to get to know each other, huh? And Ty's been doing most of the talking. She does that, right? She's the center of the galaxy, and the rest of us just sort of orbit around her. But things are changing. Freaking look at me! I've never felt this good in my life! Whoa! What is this? What is this? Your siren friend? She didn't know what she had. With this power, I can pull the stars out of the goddamn sky. You know, Tyreen says we should let you keep playing along. Yeah, hello.
No, it's not a spoiler. I know who they kill.
But I'm not one of them. No, not anymore. I'm done getting table scraps.
Fill your hands, you zealot scum!
Huh?
Oh, damn!
Oh, I'ma kill you!
Come and get me, you rat-faced bastard! New plan. You search the cabaret. I'll keep this punk-ass rat boy running around like a jabber with his bunghole on fire.
Oh, yeah. Don't mess with a southern gentleman. He'll
Oh,
take
God.
his southern hospitality and shove it up your ass.
Dude, like, this is... You just haven't even heard the best line yet.
Getting away! Children of the vault, wake your empty heads up and start shooting! Kill the Vault Hunter! I got him! Rack it up! Need some cover!
No, but seriously, Aurelia. Gotcha.
What are we doing again?
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out where the hell we're going again.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm just murdering people.
Theater.
I'm here for a fun time, not a long time in terms of this game.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh.
Get back here, Jacob!
You know, going through a door
Rat boy.
probably would have been the best idea. To progress, anyway.
Assist his teeth for sustenance. Die, you gutter.
Aren't you the one who sucks in his sister's teeth for sustenance? I love this man.
He ain't lying.
He ain't. Which is what makes it better.
Let me show you the power of Jacob's technology. I somehow died and got restored in the same second. I'm happy, and I'm, you know, not gonna argue with that. Okay, so that grenade's awesome.
What, the one I gave you? Or
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, I lost connection.
Oh. Do you mean to pause it? Okay, I have it paused.
Let's see. I'm gonna quickly restart my game because I can't reconnect on yet.
Okay.
Let me just quickly swap over to my BRB screen. I'm glad I have these transitions.
Right? I'm just murdering people.
As you do. As is the way of the Joe.
It is. It really is. Is it weird that younger me had a thing for Troy? It was something about his look and his bad boy personality. It's not weird, but it is problematic. What's weird is I would have a thing for his sister. But God, she's so annoying. Like, she is almost everything I like in a woman. Except that she tries to be like Handsome Jack and just fails. She don't have that flair. I really should run, you're right.
Let's see. Steam Experience?
You want me to restart my game?
Hang on a second. I'm still booting up Borderlands. I just want to check everything and see if there's something on Steam's in or whatever has
Gotcha.
happened.
Oh, that didn't work well.
We can't connect. Your current connection status is offline. Your online connection is preventing the use of features of the screen. Did fucking Gearbox itself? Cause like, Steam's not down. Like, is just freaking Borderlands itself being weird? I think that might be the case.
Just Borderlands being fuckery.
Yeah, I think that is the case because I can't join on you. It's just not wanting to reestablish a connection.
Weird. Just want to call it a night?
I mean, we keep that, or you can continue playing. It's up to you. That, or we just finish this off as just chatting stream. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, let's just finish it off as a Joe's chatting stream. Just because I don't want to, like, continue too far without you, you know?
Yeah.
Not that I would be able to get far, because I am terrible at everything I do. Quit the desktop, I guess. I did get some nice kills, though. Which, as we know, doesn't happen often.
Yeah, my aim was either I hit a headshot or I missed, or I just literally point and blank fanned the hammer into a bass enemy. There was no in between. So I missed a shot, point and blank hammered, or missed.
Also, Troy was the first male siren. Yes, by a technicality. Fair enough. Like, I would never date them if they were real because I have too much respect for myself. However, my mind to me is all game. Yeah, she is like a lesser Handsome Jack. I think what happened was the creators knew that, like, Handsome Jack was, like, the perfect video game villain in terms of dialogue, motivation. Like, he was delusional to the point that you were convinced he believed he was the hero. It's one of my favorite lines in all the game. I'm the goddamn hero! It's one of the best said lines in that entire game.
Yeah, and luckily they kind of learned off of this game when they made Wonderlands.
Yeah.
Because I don't like, but I don't dislike the villain of Wonderlands. He's kind of relatable, I guess is the way you could put it.
Yeah. Now, is Wonderlands the one that you showed me?
It's, yeah, essentially
The
like
one with the
D&D,
pirates?
Yes, D&D and Borderlands combined.
I just love the fucking um the pirate scene you showed me. That was just amazing.
What the fucking Weller man?
Yeah. Yeah, that was just amazing.
Yeah, I was. The second I like walked into that, I'm like, ugh. Like the only thing it was missing was like an actual like cart ride for you to go through. That was the only thing it was missing. Oh God.
I will still die on the hill that I wish we could have sided with Handsome Jack and kill Lilith and maybe Moxie. But I like Moxie. I like Lilith too, but I like Moxie. I guess you could say I just like the sluts. I like the sluttier characters. And anyone that knows me should not be surprised about that.
Yeah, no, we literally cannot be.
I guess not the slutty characters, but the sexually confident female characters. I think that's what attracted me to the character of Ash Volkov. Is because how Rhino would roleplay her in a more 18 plus setting was she was very flirtatious with anything, to get what she wanted. She was very flirtatious. She was very confident, very sexually confident. And there is just something about that just makes me go, yep, I like this.
Yeah, like the thing for me, and this is like with Esma, and what I am dealing with honestly right now, is she is. Yeah, you know how she is. She is crazy, but she is likable. Like you can't expect anything, but at the same time, so many people are horn dogs. And they want a piece of her action if you catch my drift. I'm just looking at this like,
was I really thirsty for Esma?
What?
Was I really thirsty for Esma whenever you and I started? I didn't think so. I really liked their dynamic.
Yeah, and then like freaking what I like about freaking Esma, she can take any sort of serious situation and still make it hilarious.
Yeah.
And hell, it was like what? It took me 3 posts to crack Rhino.
That was so great.
I was like proud of that. It's like I went from taking this special forces character, and I broke her in 3 fucking posts.
Yeah. Rowan just kind of took her under his wing. And then there was that one beautiful moment between them in the gym that I wish I would have screenshotted. When Rowan is just pushing himself so far. Because I forgot what happened. But something just triggered in him, and he just pushed himself way above his limit. Like, I think his hand, literally his knuckles were busted open. He was punching the bag so hard. And they had that beautiful interaction him and Esma did. And it was at that moment I'm like, I like these two together. And little did we know that after seeing a lot of really fun OCs, a majority of which are yours, I'm like, you know what? Rowan gets all of them. And so spawned Grove.
Steal all of my character.
Yeah, but you have to admit, at first it was a really stupid, funny idea, and then, since you and I have been talking about how the dynamic works, it's actually kind of a badass story leading up to that. And I think that's what's going to be most fun about writing Grove, is, yeah, it's a harem. It's a harem story. It's got harem tropes, but it's still fun as fuck to write. I'm not bad as some harem anime where by the end of the story the dude's got 100 women, and I'm like, hell no, that sounds awful. That sounds genuinely terrible. But yeah. I don't know. It's the beauty of creation. Yeah. I fell in love with Esma because she was so different from everyone else. Because everyone else was writing the cold, edgy characters. And Esma was just this hyperactive ray of sunshine. Like, she had her own shit. You know what other moment was really good between Rowan and Esma?
What?
Whenever Esma drank the Teodali water
Oh.
and Rowan carried her back to their dorm. That was a really cute moment, and you better fucking believe it's going into Grove. Because that was such a cute moment, because she was like, she was just like fast asleep on his back.
Just completely knocked out.
Like, completely comfortable. There was a part of me that's like, man, I kind of wish, like, when he sets her in bed, she just, like, clutches on and he can't escape. But I wasn't for sure which ship I was going to roll with. I was going to let the story kind of play out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then what I should have done is just kept Rowan and Olivia. But nope, I went with Jade. And I'll talk about it as much as possible, because my God, that was let's be honest, if we would have played that out, that would have been such a toxic relationship.
Oh, yes, I would have.
Because Jet, the guy who controlled both the character Jet and Jade, would have had such a vice grip on that relationship. And she would have almost ended up being a yandere. Which then I would have actually had Rowan and her fight. That was I had planned out. It's like, okay, if she, like, pushes it, Rowan's going to fight her. And that's going to be, like, a defining, like, that's going to, like, change Rowan. Because Rowan's not going to kill her. Because that would take me talking to the other person. Be like, hey, I want to kill your character. I would be willing to let Rowan die in that scenario. And see what the fallout was. But I think we made the right move by restarting it. Because I feel like I was more comfortable playing Rowan in a role-playing space again.
Mm-hmm.
Did Rowan have a dynamic in the second go-around? I don't think so. I don't think we made it far enough. In the third one, there was Rowan and Shell was the idea.
Yeah.
Which was such a unique thing, and it was because I was like, okay, I don't want to dance with the obvious ones. I mean, the Alia Rowan dance was funny, but, like, Rowan served a purpose in that.
Just get me the hell out of this dance.
And Rowan obliged. He was a good leader and supported his teammate. But yeah, no, I really liked I also really liked whenever Shell was like, Marigold is usually the one asked. It's a very rare chance that I'm the one asked. And then Rowan, concerned, was like, should I ask her next? And then Shell just kind of laughs. Shell just kind of laughs and says, no, sweetie, you're fine. Because he was like, oh shit, I offended someone. He felt so bad. He's like, should I have asked her next? And she's like, no, you're fine. He's like, okay. Meanwhile, there was like, I remember there was like two or three pairs of characters that were in like relationships and like by day one.
Yeah.
The character Gavin could have been in a relationship day one.
And I just kept putting it off and putting it off and
Which
putting
was
it
smart.
off.
I felt like the payoff when they actually finally did, it felt so satisfying. It would have been nice to like go a little bit.
I mean, I kind of beg to differ on that one, but That's
Well, for
understandably
what
more
we
of
were
the fault
working.
what we were working with. Yeah, I wasn't satisfied, but I at least didn't like immediately go head first into this shit.
No,
This
there
was
was
not my first rodeo.
no, because there was Jade and Sapphire. That was a couple. Which then the girl who could was really funny. Like a week after that, after they got together, like in day one of arriving, the girl who played Sapphire left the server, so that left Jade with no one. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that I wish when we were actively role playing, like that first role play. There's a lot of things I definitely wish I would have changed. Verdone, I never want to change Verdone. He is perfect in being the absolute scumball that he is. And I'm so happy that I got to show on stream him getting kicked in the nuts and skyrocketing to a fountain, and then him being tortured to death in Broken episode 4. Because any universe he shows up in, he ends up being like a joke or like immediately killed off. Yeah, I miss role playing, but I just don't have the time anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. I only try to get back into it recently just because I want to try and get back into that mindset of playing these characters because I got rusty on Esma. Like I
She's
got
a
rusty.
hard character to write.
It is. She really is, and it's just more or less that I have to try and play this character as just with as much nonsense but absolute seriousness as possible. I have to keep it relevant.
Yeah.
Somewhat relevant.
Yeah, she's not spontaneous, she's hyperactive.
Yeah. Like she'll get like I have to start it out with like a response like it's leading on to this, like, yeah, okay, I'll answer your question, but then it's gonna immediately her mind's gonna get sidetracked onto something else. So like in this instance, just talking to someone. The name's Kevin. Nice to meet you too. Kevin, that's a nice name. What's to a guy named with that name? Or what's that Kelvin? Either way, he was deaf. Couldn't understand a thing I was saying. Had to communicate everything through a little notepad. Oh, gathering things with him was just a mess. Especially when he came across that King Taijutsu. Ah, the memories. Just roller coaster on through.
Yeah, like, and that's what's really fun when I wrote Esma for Clover's point of view. One, I think I had your help through that entire process.
Oh yeah, I think I wrote you the script, and you just made changes to make it more flow like a script.
Yeah, and then you just wrote Esma's point of view, for episode 3, and Ash's point of view, which you did really good.
I hope I did super good because it was not my character.
Yeah, you did really good. I wished we could have made Ash's part longer, but there was no way to really draw things. If you were to tie it more, it would draw it out.
That was the problem. Is like I wanted to do more, but at the same time, it's like I had with what I had to work with, and with me trying to write her, it was very, very difficult.
Yeah, like she'll be easier to write as the show goes on, but writing the character that refuses to socialize, not antisocial, but just outright refuses.
It's like a lot of inner monologue.
Yeah, I would like to get back into RPing, but I only ever did it over text, and other than that, I don't have too much experience on it. Yeah, that's how we did it whenever we did Ruby Caliber. I started role playing on Facebook, and I have actually really a lot of interesting stories. Maniac, did you know that Rowan started off as a human?
I did not, but that doesn't surprise me.
He started as a human, and he was turned into a Faunus because of the original version of... Because never watched the world of Remnant,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't know that Faunus only have one aspect. I just thought that, like, it was just kind of a randomized thing that, oh, you might be full Neko, you might just have cat ears. So I just never caught on to that because I'm dumb. Even though they made it really obvious, even without watching World of Remnant. So I had him with cat ears and a tail, and then they were like, "Oh, you need to come up with a reason why he has two aspects." And I said, "Oh, he was captured by the White Fang, and the White Fang were like experimenting with basically turning people into Faunuses, and he was one of the subjects, and he was a success." Then the next iteration, he was human, and he found this magic blade called the Sword of Beasts. Now, granted, this was back in season 2 when Volume 2 came out.
Okay.
So there wasn't a lot of lore
On relics or anything like that.
Yeah. So, the Sword of Beasts, like, turned him into a Faunus. And that was, like, the curse. That's also the start of Feral Rowan. Olivia's original semblance was mind control. Like, not really mind control, but, like, suggestion. And so I changed that to, like, the more, like, emotional... like, the emotional push. I still like the Ruby character I was working on that I told you a little about. That was a really cool character. I actually would have... If you were on Ruby Caliber when it was still active, I would have approved of it. It's better than some of the ones that we had to deny. It's better than some of the ones we had to approve. That was always the weird part, is when someone had a really shitty character, but it didn't break any rules.
Yeah, so we like kind of had to go through with it.
Yeah, it's like okay, well, we have to approve of this because it doesn't break any of our rules.
And it borderline met the standard. It was just also like you could have done more and better.
Yeah, I still would have liked to have seen more of Merle, but it seemed like the role player who controlled Merle just had Merle to be like a placeholder. It was very depressing. Because I actually liked the character of Merle with his little hawk. Nope, instead, that role player focused on literally the worst character we ever approved of. Hey, Jade. Not the Jade that controlled. Wrong Jade. Hey, Jade, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Maniac?
I'm doing alright.
Although playing him would be a little hard since his semblance is kind of hard since it's more random. Doing good. Heading to the beach. Hells yeah. I hope you enjoy the beach. Yeah. That character that we were forced to approve of because it didn't break any rules. We almost drove into a lake, but it's fine. How is that fine?
Fine, Joe. It's fine.
Why are you people like this? Why do you make me worry?
Because we have to.
We have to. Keeps you young. Because
Has
we
to
didn't
make you feel
actually drive
alive.
into it. That's not the point, Jade. Jadewick. If that is your real name. I was just about that KGG clip, LMAO. Shut up and Niv. No one likes your opinions. Actually, no. Some of your opinions are okay. Even though they're just randomly generated. But yeah. Yeah, making a character that went through the things that I don't think Twitch would approve of me talking about, even though I've talked about it 100 times before. I'm not the one driving, so I'm not responsible. Okay. It's only a minor lake. It's fine. That's not how that works. A minor lake. It's only been around for 17 years. But yeah, I almost don't want to, like, I'm not going to say it because I'm sure at least one person listening probably went through some, maybe not went through the exact same thing, but went through things similar. than the character that we're speaking about, and then making that character approved to go. I honestly, I should have. Looking back, I should have went. I just don't see this person being allowed into Beacon Academy.
Yeah, like the thing is with me was like at the time, it's like I saw her use him before, like in the first, I guess while we're going back and topic a little bit, like where I first started doing RPing, I originally joined a you know the YouTuber Flinta Ruby, he posts all the lyric videos for all of Casey's songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I joined his Discord back when he was posting a lot of his content. And off of that, that's when I met the guy who played or made Jet, DVD's former friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I met DVD off of that. But yeah, after that, I got pulled into an RP server, and it was like the first time I ever saw it. It's like, you know what, this does look kind of fun. So I made Ward, threw that in there. I already explained to you how that went. But yeah, that was like my first ever time doing it, and then from there, it just went from one server to the next server to the next server. I kind of forgot where I was going with this.
Raban.
Robot, that's right. But yeah, and it was that first server where I met Jade, and also where I met Raban. And at the time, I'm trying to think of who she had. I think she had both Kohaku and Raban. And it wasn't until later that she actually played a character, actually two characters that I did not have problems with.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I wish she used those characters here. But anyway, that was when I first met Raban, and I remember there were so many times it's like I tried to interact with him, but of course it's like you can't interact with Raban. You just can't. It's like a one-sided conversation the entire way.
I think my favorite moment when talking to Jade about Raban is when Star said, "Oh, he must have been through a traumatic event and all this stuff, and that's why he reacts this way." Are you a psychologist?
No.
No, it's just blatantly obvious. But we were kind of like not so much sticklers on backstory.
No.
We should have been.
We should have been. But instead we were obsessed over 1,000-pound pangolin hunts.
Oh my god. It was more than that. It was more than 1,000. And apparently she's petite but has D-cup tits, and I'm like, that's not petite. There is nothing about you petite except that you're like 4'11". Like she had like, it was ridiculous.
And then like back when like a week ago when I was looking to see like if I could find a server so I could start getting some more practice in and get my rhythm back with these characters, just so I can start actually writing again and get them down right. That was when I saw looked at the list of the people in the server, and it's like I immediately saw two people who like one of which was just a way back in the past, no, get me out of here. And then one of them was the guy who had the Salem's nephew.
Yeah. He tried posting that character so many times.
I know, and I was looking at this like, you know what? If he's allowed here, I don't want to be here. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't necessarily mind him as a person per se for what I've had in interactions with him, but dear lord, his RPing, I was just no.
A part of me wanted to give him a test run just to see how he played it, but I kept reading his character sheet as I was debating that, and I'm like, you know, I just feel because that was like the second gen. That was Caliber's second gen when he came around.
Mhm.
And that was when everyone was pretty much like level-headed. We kind of knew what we wanted to do with each of our characters and stuff like that. And I just thought, he would really try to push the main character syndrome, which I had a problem with in the first generation of Caliber. I will admit that.
Mhm.
I just did. I don't know why. I think it was because I'm used to being a solo author. And so role-playing with multiple people, I hadn't done that since like 2016. So I think that's why. And I was in a rough place. So I was like really pushing a lot with my character.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of like what I was thinking of with it. One, we really push no relatives of canon characters. And two, I just really felt he would really push my character's main character because of his relation.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't that interesting of a character. His semblance was like Grim Control, but not Grim Control. And I'm like, you can't. It's not Schrodinger's semblance. Like you. Which that's an interesting concept for a semblance, both existing and not existing. I imagine it would be something similar to like Neo's semblance. Like where there's like a shadow box over you and you get to decide if you're still there or not. I would make a Looney Tune character though. Like I would make it like the person that has that semblance like absolutely bonkers. Like if Bugs Bunny was a Ruby character.
Oh jeez.
Oh, it'd be obnoxious, but it'd be great.
On that kind of almost topic, kind of. Here's where I am not necessarily roadblocked. It's just where I would have to like change things up and really use my brain. Because on one server I do this on, there's not many restrictions. Like I could just throw any one of my characters in there and probably get them approved with some minor edits.
Right.
But on that server, I'm dealing with someone who pretty much. This is what I find funny. This is the owner of the server who I'm currently locked in an RP with. And one of his rules is like, please put some effort into your post. Don't have it just be one sentence. You want to know what he's been doing for the last 5 posts.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so it's just, that's annoying. But that, and then the one server where I do get freaking a lot more effort put in, I have to base the character off of a fairy tale. Which is an interesting requirement, but and I do mean that they made it a requirement that your character has to be based somewhat off a fairy tale. And I managed to somehow write Esma as the ugly duckling. And honestly,
why does that work?
Because it does. With her backstory, not many people kind of liked her in a sense because of her personality. Because I took that concept almost like she doesn't have to be ugly. She just doesn't have to be liked.
God.
So I took that concept and like, yeah, you know what? I can make that work in Vacuo. That's like the back path of her backstory. Then she can start being liked at Beacon. Like, that's just how I made it work. Or how I thought I could make it work. So that's how I got Esma in there. But now I'm looking at it as like, I want to post another character, but now I gotta think of like every single fairy tale that I haven't read since I was a child. And think like, which character could even remotely begin to be like part of a fairy tale?
I think with me, if I was to post Rowan in there, I don't know if mythology counts as fairy tales.
I think it does in
I
this.
would use the hero Phineas of Gaelic lore, who and like have his father be represented by the Demon King Balor. I think it's how you say it. Is it Balor?
I don't know.
I gotta hold on. Is it Phineas? Now I'm. Now I'm questioning myself. I know Finn Balor of WWE. He's named after like Gaelic or Celtic myth. No. Yeah. Yeah, Finn was his name. Who led the band of Irish warriors known as the Fianna and created the Giant's Causeway. Finn is connected to many of the legends of Finian's cycle. He first came to prominence after catching and eating the salmon of knowledge.
Alongside his stepbrother Furbo. Wait.
From England. And who was the Demon King in? Yeah, Balor. Yeah, Balor is the demonic god of death in Celtic mythology. Sporting one eye and a single gigantic leg, the evil creature was king of the Fomori, demons who lived in the dark depths of lakes and seas. I would have like that be the like the story of Rowan is based on Finn McCool of Celtic myth.
Actually, wait, shit. I just might have thought of something, but at the same time, I don't know if it was claimed or not. Now I need to look at that and see if it's been claimed.
What were you looking for?
I was trying to think of, like, what other characters could I even remotely try to fit into a
Ollie is
fairy
the
tale?
big bad wolf.
I mean, that technically could be one of them, but at the same time, I don't want to do that.
Right.
But I'm thinking fucking Shell as like Cinderella almost in a sense.
Yeah.
Taking Fairy Tales, there's that fucking channel. Also, the big bad wolf is already taken.
You son of a bitch.
Let's see here. They got the big bad wolf.
Yeah, Foxy Rose's character was based off of Sleeping Beauty. Rowan was based. The later versions of Rowan was based on the tree and like what the tree represented, which was life.
Yeah, according to the server, it's like any mythology is also fully valid.
Okay. Oh, not Sleeping Beauty. The one with the spoil, Princess Aurelia.
I could make this work if I wanted to. I'm honestly tempted to.
So what are you doing?
I'm tempted to bring fucking Shell to this fucking clusterfuck.
I thought about having like a short little one-off script of a Rowan X Shell story. I don't know what I would do with it.
I don't know either, if I'm being honest here. I feel like just Shell and fucking Marigold are better left almost as side characters, almost in a sense.
Yeah, well, this would just be like a one-off script just for like for funsies.
Eh.
It wouldn't be connected to Grove at all. It would be its own little universe. It's a little pocket universe. I I think my favorite character that I created for Caliber was Floyd. Everyone loved him.
I mean, he was a puppy in a man's body.
He was the male version of Esma.
Yeah, pretty much. And then it only made it better that they were on the same team.
Yeah. Did we do that on purpose or was it by accident? I can't remember.
I, honest to God, cannot remember.
I feel like it most likely was on purpose, but we also would have been very giddy if it was by accident.
Yeah.
And then you had Jasmine, who was like a derp and a half, who was his wife. And I loved that. I loved Katie can roleplay Jasmine so good. Because they're just the goofball couple. Like, he's the hyperactive extrovert, and she's like the goofball derp. And it worked really well. And then it worked really, really well because he, like, would sometimes become the responsible one for both her and Esma. Because he carried them both out of the gym because they were both confused on where to go. Umbra was fun to write only because of who his partner was. The character would not have been nearly as fun to write if it wasn't for Orin.
Oh, yeah.
Just like continually removing his cigarettes and throwing them away.
God, Orange was one of those characters where I liked him, but he's not even my favorite character, which is why I rarely ever use him. But at the same time, he was not a bad character. He was just amusing with how much of a neat freak he was.
It was so good. Because I remember the first time you made him, I wanted to put him in Verdone. Back when Verdone wasn't as scummy, he was just slimy.
Back when it was Suds and Studs.
Suds and Studs. Their team name was great. Suds and dude, I still want to get a picture of both of them standing next to one another, and on the back have Suds and Studs. Cause my God.
Honestly, just have a fucking comedy. Oh god, I shouldn't even give you ideas at this point. but have a comedy voice act of Orin and Verdone. Just like non-stop comedy reel of voice acting. Just
because like a lot of the characters that you created, like me, Katie, Gary, and Star, like all the characters we created, they're all gonna show up in some way in Grove. And I just want when Orin first smells Verdone, I just want Orin to like slowly put down his backpack, unzip it, puts on like the thick rubber gloves, pull out 2 sponges that are somehow already sudsed up, and just beeline it. Like have like Plum showing them around, and he just.
Where's the nearest thing I have that has a zipper on it? Hang on. I need comedic effect, damn it. Anyway,
sighting.
just like, dear God. That didn't fucking work well, damn it. That was too wide of a zipper. But anyway, it just pulls that down. And then immediately charges forward.
Plum just blinks a few times. And just looks at the other students. Am I that bad of a tour guide? And we're like, no, you're fine. Like, she had no idea why he did that.
And then she sees in the corner by him cackling Murdoch. It's like, oh god, now he's giving us a chance. He's sacrificing himself. Quickly, everyone, to the next room.
Quick, everyone, to the next room. We see nothing. Should we stop them? We see nothing. Snitches get stitches, bitch. Miss Carlos, your demeanor really changed. Did I ask you to speak? No.
Honestly, for comedic's sake, I also would want, at some point, just doesn't matter when, for Orin and Ward. Because they both have the exact same semblance, because keep in mind, I transferred Ward's semblance to Orin.
Are you one of my bastards?
Just literally, they like try to freaking, I don't know, collide one another, and they literally just cannot both move. Like, they're both looking at each other like, the hell?
Are you sure you're not one of my bastards? I didn't even know I had those.
I thought I was loyal my entire life.
I thought I
okay.
was loyal. And then Orin's like, I know my parents. Okay, good.
Actually, does Orin know his parents? I need to recheck his backstory here.
I have no idea.
I think he definitely for sure knew his mom. But damn it, now I gotta pull up every single fucking...
Rowan's like, what's a mom like? I have an aunt that's also a stepmom, but I don't know if that counts.
Oh, don't tell me Orin got lost to time. Don't tell me that. There he is. He never knew his father. I thought I remember something about that.
Foxy, are you Orin's dad?
Oh no, that actually can tie into something if I wanted it to. But at the same time, it wouldn't make sense. Because Ward was actually a loyal fucking person.
Oh no.
Also, that would mean he was related to Allie at distance, so not even someone distantly, and then, like, just imagine that being found out, and then just look at each other, what the fuck?
Ah, shit. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to kill you. Can't have my genes running around unsupervised. Meanwhile, Rowan and Alia just look at one another. I think it's more forced adoption. Oh god. Ivory using his semblance. I'm your father, Orin. It's time to fight for your father's defense. Ron's like, God fucking damn you. What, are you really close to Orin? No, he just has a really annoying ass semblance. I don't know if I'm gonna have Orin be like some of the students or some of the other OCs be like students for during the tournament. Dad, you owe me so much fucking child support. What the fuck? The mind control kinda backfired. Now I'm giving this kid money for legal fees. I don't even know who the fuck he is. Aren't you his... Verdone being the dumb human he is. Aren't you his dad? Are you serious? Oh, goodness. I like the character of Ivory. Ivory, by the way, everyone, is Verdon's dad. You'll see him much later in Grove. He's a scumbag, just like his son, but he's got charisma and tact. And a horrifying semblance when you think about it. I have so much fucking college debt. You think fighting monsters pay good? No, it fucking doesn't. Why does that feel like an actual, like, thing in the Rubyverse? That, like, hunting don't pay like it used to. This is why Rowan married Alia. Alia makes bank from all the liberties and stuff. Oh goodness! But I think that's gonna be it for the stream, everyone. If Maniac's okay with it ending.
Well, I'm okay, I bet. I ended mine a while ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that just means I have to worry about who we raid.
Yep.
All right, who we raiding? Is Dragon Spit about to end? No, she's still doing the thing. We'll raid her. We'll raid Spitty. Why not? Even though I'm pretty sure we raided her like not too long ago. I mean, you have one country that's basically significantly richer than its surrounding 3 countries.
Why is he bringing
That's
the moon?
That's fair. The first thing we hear of her stream is, why is he bringing the moon? She's playing Final Fantasy X. All right, everybody. I will be back Friday for the radio show. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Everything's quiet.